doing all right today?
Good.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the CNG podcast. And today's podcast, we'll be having Bulls talk, but I got a couple of special guests in here, a couple of family members of mine. So, Cousin Rick, how's it going? We got
Everything
ladies and
working.
gentlemen, we got a
Everything
Raiders
working.
fan in the building.
Yeah. Ain't no doubt it ain't no good time right now for Raiders, but we getting better. We can pull off one this weekend. We'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, you guys seem like you know, having Geno doing this thing, being a vet, you know, running the offense, and then you got Adjudici. You know, pretty much, and I think the best game they had this year was against the Bears.
Yeah, most definitely. But with the way things looking, got to tighten up a lot of screws. Gino gonna have to quit throwing so many interceptions, and we need better play calling, and it's just a lot right now for the Raiders with the history of the past few years. Hadn't been going too good, and I was expecting a lot more this year, but it hadn't turned out yet. But we're just halfway through the season. Hopefully, we can get some more wins on our belt starting this weekend.
Do you got now? Do you think that the Raiders are not running the ball enough? Because I think Adjudici can be, you know, he's a good piece for your offense.
Yeah, Gente is a good addition. Gente doing good. It's just that the play calling ain't up to par, and then you know how the NFL roll. You got to complete the game, and the game ain't over till it's over. And we've been
Right.
losing a lot of games at the end, and we ain't completing the game and finishing the game, and it takes a complete team, to do that, And so right now we just got some missing pieces. And as far as I can see on the outside looking in, I'm just blaming it on the play calling. It might be a little defensive issues there too, but play calling been pretty bad.
Man, Max, you guys got Max Crosby. I'm gonna just say right now, he's a machine out there on the defense.
Oh yeah, we're impressed with Max.
Crosby
We love Max. It's just the back end ain't too good though. The corners and safeties, the back end kind of dealing with Jamal Adams and Jeremy Chin, them guys, they vets, but you know how it is in the NFL. You've been there a while, you lose a step, and safeties in the NFL been mostly a younger man position. You get some vets that can play a good safety, but at some point when they get their money, a lot of safeties, the play goes downhill, and I think that's what we're dealing with.
Yeah. But I think the Raiders, I think they need a
Yeah.
couple more additions on the defense. And I think they need a couple
Yes.
of wide receivers.
Yes. Most definitely. Most definitely. We're a tight end oriented offense with
Mm-hmm.
Gente at running back, but the receivers are non existent.
Yeah.
And Gino throw too many interceptions.
I think if the Raiders start establishing the running game going out, the offense may get better.
Yeah. Yeah, that might, shorten the game some and quit putting so much stress on the defense. You're right. I agree with you on that. That might be the case, but once these teams figure out that's what you're trying to do, first thing they do is shut down the run, and you're gonna have to start throwing the ball out to the wide outs and have some type of deep threat, which we don't have.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, it's just
once the Raiders
just
start
rough
building
sledding.
once they start building they roster, I think they'll be all right. They got a good running
Oh
back
yeah,
in Ashton Gentry.
yeah. Future's bright. Future's looking better. It's just that right now, uh, just losing a little money, CJ. Just losing a little money.
Yeah. And I kind of knew you guys were gonna get Gentry in the draft because I knew y'all didn't have a running back, and I'm like, man, he's going to the Raiders. Everybody in Chicago wanted him to go to the Bears though, but I'm like, nah, the Raiders got him.
Yeah, we needed him. We needed him. It's just expecting a little bit more out of Geno right now. Geno, it's rough sledding. Like I said, hopefully at this midway point we can turn it around. Hopefully, that's what I'm banking on. A good, quick turnaround, and win a couple ball games.
Yeah, I thought the running game really helped y'all against us, against the Bears at least. I thought that running game really got y'all offense going. And then the Bears couldn't
Oh yeah,
find a way to stop Adjutancy, you know. So I just think that's the way that y'all should go as far as the running game, establishing that, and maybe open up the passing game.
yeah. That's the plan. I mean, that's the plan. That's what hopefully going forward. That's what we lean on because the opposite, trying to go with the pass first, ain't working. But even though we got Brock Bowers back and Michael
Mm-hmm.
Myers, two good tight ends, but like I say, you need a wide out, somebody to threaten to loosen the defense up, somebody that can get over the top and other loosen stuff up, But right now, like I said, it's really the close ball games. You know how the NFL is. You're going to have these tight games. You got to win these games at the end. And this past weekend, we lost one at the end. We had double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, which a lot of that been going on this year all across the NFL. But we had double-digit lead, fourth quarter, losing overtime. Kicker missed a couple kicks, missed extra point. Just a lot, man. It's just, it's hard to get over the hump. Once you get behind this 8 ball, it's real tough. In the night against Denver tonight, man, it'd be a big win if we could pull that off, man. Big
Denver's been
win if we
playing.
could pull
Denver's
it.
been playing pretty good. Yeah, Denver's been playing pretty good. Bo Nix has been playing out of his mind.
Yeah, Bo Nick's been playing good. Sean Payton been doing a lot of good play calling, and they've been playing complete games. They got a real good defense. That's why I consider this a division game. A lot of times you can throw out a prediction out the window. So hopefully that goes in our favor tonight. It's just a divisional battle royal tonight. Big boy ball, and hopefully we can run. We can run the ball, stop them from running, stop J.K. Dobbins, and we can run the ball with Gente tonight. Think we can pull it off. Think we can pull it off.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, man. Hopefully the Raiders can figure it out. Hopefully they can figure it out this year and get on the run.
Oh yeah, it's time coming. Hopefully we on now. Hopefully tonight it starts tonight, midway point of the season, halfway through tonight. We can pull off this upset tonight. Stop them in their track, slow them down a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, because division is good division. Good division. Kansas City ain't running away with it. Denver got the lead. But all the games gonna be tough games. Whether you playing the Chargers, Chiefs, Raiders, and
It's a
Broncos.
tough schedule.
Yeah.
All right, cousin Rick. Well, it was good talking to you. I'm about to get into some Bulls conversation right now. I got my other cousin on here.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'll be listening in.
All
Go
right.
right ahead. I'll be watching the Bulls a little bit. That young kid y'all got you to play with the Thunder. He pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, because we about to talk about him right now. Hey, cuz, how's it going?
Okay, there There we go. Yeah, I was having some issues a little while ago, but everything good, man. How everything going with y'all?
It's going pretty good, man. It's going pretty good.
Yeah, especially with these Bulls doing what they doing.
Yeah, I want
Like
to get
that.
into Josh. I want to get into Josh Giddey for a second because I'm gonna say this, when Derrick Rose left, I'm thinking like, man, it's gonna take them another 20, 30 years to get a star player. And Josh Giddey comes in and he just runs the team the right way, and he just, got them going fast pace, passing, rebounding. He's really surprising me.
Yeah. And a lot of people didn't believe in it at first. A lot of people didn't believe in it when we gave him that contract. It was a lot of talk going on, but I mean, I said from the beginning, I thought it was a win-win trade.
Yeah.
Whenever they sent Caruso to the Thunder, because they both kind of came out on top.
But man, I think Ayo Sumo is the key to that team, though. The way he runs downhill, the way he goes downhill, the way he just scores and everything.
Yeah.
So I just think he's the blueprint behind that.
Yeah, Ayo one of those pieces where you can kind of stick him anywhere. You know what I'm saying? He might play a little power forward for you. He can run that point guard. He just got that tenacity. He can kind of do whatever you ask him to do. So It's an important piece for every team to have, for real.
Yeah.
I like Ayo. Booch, I like Booch too. Booch is
Booch been playing well, man.
Yeah.
He's something that
Giddey. He's something that Giddey really needed when he came over here. I'm glad we still had that piece. I wish we had Drummond still, but sometimes that's just how it be.
Yeah.
Do we get? So how far you think we're gonna go with it?
I think the Bulls can go pretty far with it. I mean, everybody was thinking that this can probably be a fluke, but I don't think it's a fluke. I don't think it's a fluke at all. I think I like the way the Bulls are running their offense. I like the way they're playing defense. I like the way that the team is going right now. They won a huge game.
Pieces.
They won a huge
A
game
lot
in
of surprise
Philadelphia.
pieces. Big game. Big game. That one proved a lot to me right there.
Yeah. And this is what the Bulls been doing, man. Look at these numbers. Vucevic had 17 the other night. Josh Giddey had 18. Montrezl Buzelis had 16. And I mean, y'all just look at this. This is what they've been doing for the last several games. This is why they got the record they got. This is team basketball right here. And you gotta give a shout out to AK. You gotta give him a shout out because he put this team together. I don't know if it was in his vision or Billy Donovan's vision. It was probably more Billy Donovan, I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Right now, Buzelis is my favorite right now. I like watching him. I like watching Montrezl. Yeah. Trey Jones, he was a huge pickup.
Yeah. I mean, they just exciting to watch, man. The way they've been coming back from these games when they being down, the way they've been fighting, the way they've been, beating these teams like Philadelphia and Detroit. But I thought the Spurs was gonna be a tough game. I really did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Detroit a tough game for everybody. That's a lot of defense out there, a lot of toughness. You really got to be on your game.
Yeah.
To get through those kind of games. And we winning games like those, that just let me know that we're capable of doing it. So,
we're gonna see going forward.
Yeah, we're gonna see going forward how everything play out. But right now it's looking good. Hope everybody stay healthy. Get Kobe White back. Should get even better. So
Now, now? Let me ask you this, cuz what you think about people saying that Kobe White should be traded?
it's I think it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He didn't really hinder us. He didn't really hinder us like defensively before. You know what I'm saying? He always bought in. He's always been an efficient scorer. So like him coming back only adds that much, especially down the stretch in those games where we need that player with that gravity who can
Mm-hmm.
kind of draw that attention and kind of, get those buckets. But no, I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. I think he takes us to another level.
Okay. Yeah, because I think the reason why people are saying that is that everybody's concerned because the way that the Bulls are playing, that Kobe White's not going to be able to adjust to the style that they're playing with. But I think he can adjust very well because Kobe likes to run and gun too.
Yeah, yeah, that's always been since he's been here. And if we remember him and Giddy when they were on the floor together, they played pretty well to end the season. So
Yeah,
uh, I don't think I think it's gonna be the opposite of what those people are thinking.
yeah.
So it'll be good to have him back. I think we can kind of increase that margin, that win margin. I think we may be at like 5 or 6 points right now. I think we can get that up to 10.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, this is the Bulls schedule as of I think that's today. This is their schedule. So the Bucks, do you see them beating the Bucks, or how you see that going?
So this gonna be another one of them tough games because the Bucks been playing good. Their record may not show it all the way, but they've been in a lot of close games. I like the way they've been playing. I like the way Giannis been playing at an MVP level. So it's gonna be a tough one. I got the Bulls versus the Bucks. I think with our matchups, I think our matchups is just a little bit overwhelming, especially with Giddy. He's gonna be going up against Ryan Rollins, which
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do like. I do like Rollins a lot. I expect him to have a good game, but I think the Bulls come out. The Bulls come out with that one.
Okay, okay. And now after that, the Bulls got the who was that? Yeah, Cleveland. And I think
Yeah, I like
that's gonna be
Cleveland.
the
I
eighth.
like Cleveland in this matchup. I like Cleveland in most matchups. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a lot of length, that explosive scoring. Donovan Mitchell, he coming off like a 40 plus point game. So
Yeah,
I
that yeah
think
that
that's gonna
is
be a tough one for us.
yeah. Now Darius Garland, I think just got back this week because I got NBA fantasy. He's on my team and he just he's not on injured reserve no more.
Mm,
I think he's gonna be playing in this game, but I don't know if he's gonna be playing a lot of minutes. They may have him on minutes restriction, but this is gonna be a tough game for the Bulls. I kind of got the Bulls losing this game. To be honest with you,
hmm Yeah, I think Darius Garland playing gives us a little bit better chance. I like Garland though, but I think defensively it's kind of like what people been saying about Kobe White and the Bulls. Uh, you know, I feel like Darius Garland get him a lot on offense, but defensively it just kind of gets a little crazy when he going up against big guards.
yeah.
So, but still, Cleveland got a lot. They got a lot over there. They got a lot of defense around them. So, we'll see. It'll be a tough game though.
And then they got the Spurs. Wemby. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
Wimby.
interesting.
Wimby. That's somebody I've been following for a while. I like that. By that time, I can't think of who they playing up until then, but I think they got a two loss streak right now. So they're gonna be pretty
Yeah.
hungry to get back in that win column. And I know Wemby, it's been a lot. It's been they've been stacking up against him. So they've been throwing doubles at him. They've been finding different coverages to help like keep him from going so crazy. So I wonder how he's gonna respond to that. Because I know he's one of those insane guys that he's gonna find a way to get it done. So that's gonna be a tough one for us too. But I think we can come out with that one. I think we can
Okay.
get that one.
And then right after the Spurs, we got them Pistons, man. Right after the Spurs, we got them Pistons. We were just talking about them.
Yeah, rematch with the Pistons. I think we're gonna go ahead and come away with that one. I think we learned everything we needed to learn in that game. I think Giddey is gonna play even better than he did the first time. And Vucevic is gonna be Vucevic. And Matas, I don't know, he's scratching at that surface. I think he's ready to have a big game. I think that's gonna be the one.
Okay. Yeah, as I look at this, schedule, I think the Bulls can go on this schedule. I think the Bulls can go like, what is that, 7 games, 6.
Look like 6, yeah.
I think they can go. I'm gonna say they can go 4-2.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, because I'm gonna
Jazz
say they're
game,
gonna go 4-2.
yeah, let me see. That Jazz game may get a little tricky. They got a sneaky talented team. It just depends on the night with them. So, but I'm looking at it. I think best case scenario probably 5-1, 4-2.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, and you know what's going on in Denver with Joker. We'll see.
Yeah,
But we up there. We one of those top teams now. So any night, any one of these teams we could beat. We can go 6-0.
That's definitely proof. It's definitely been proven.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. That'll be a good stretch of games, though. I'm excited to see that.
I'm gonna lie to you, that is one that's one tough schedule.
Yeah, and then I think it still might be a little bit tougher after that too. So it's a long road. Still a long season ahead. We got a good start, but we gotta keep the consistency and make sure we stay off the injury block. That's gonna be the main thing. Is just trying to keep everybody healthy.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be an interesting week, starting with that Bucks game and going all the way down to Denver. It's gonna be interesting. It was just so fun to watch, man. Just the way that they run the offense, they cut into the basket and doing guys are cutting to the basket, and they find the easy ways to score. And then they playing defense.
Yeah.
If we can get Io back, I don't know if we're gonna get him back soon, but if we can get him back, that'll be a good thing for the Bulls.
Yeah, and it just increases the depth and it gives guys a little bit more rest. Like you got Io, he can come in there and sometimes he can guard those fours, take that pressure off of Matas.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of allow him to roam free and do his thing on offense. And because when he playing free on offense, when he not winded and when he going hard, like he's a tough guy to stop.
Yeah, he is.
He got a deep bag.
The way he just keeps going downhill and keeps attacking the basket, he definitely coming off that bench, scoring at least 15 a night, easy.
Yeah, very. Always liked Io. Guys like that, they always succeed in the NBA. So I'm glad he with us.
Yeah, I am too. I'm glad the Bulls. I'm glad the Bulls re-signed him. What they signed him
Yeah,
to.
yeah. I'm glad we was able to keep him. I was mad at him for a little bit when we traded Laurie away, but you know, or let him walk in free agency, whatever happened. But sometimes it's just the nature of the business.
Yeah.
Speaking of, yeah, that's gonna be a little face off first to former team when they play the Jazz.
Oh yeah, most definitely. He definitely gonna have something to prove.
Yeah, it seems like he got something to prove against everybody every night. He's a dog. He's a dog.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
was a good
dog.
player, man.
I think Matas will be better though. So we just got to see how that plays out.
Mm-hmm.
But a 7-footer with that skill set that Laurie has, it's hard. It's hard to come by.
Yeah, that's most definitely. I think Laurie would have been great in this offense that they're running now.
Yeah, very, very. Especially, you just got to get the buy-in. You just got to get the buy-in from guys. So, if everybody is willing to, set aside their own personal agendas because everybody trying to get paid. So, you know, it is what it is. But when everybody just willing to come out and just hoop, then this is what happens. 6-1. Yeah, this the only way is up.
I'm gonna ask you this: What you think? Do you think? I don't know because it seemed like Zach Lamar. I don't know. I really don't know if they would have fit in this type of offense because they like to play a lot of one-on-one basketball. And it seemed like I don't know. It seemed like in Sacramento, that's what they steady going to. But maybe I don't know. Maybe Russell Westbrook can offset that a little bit.
Yeah. And speaking of, I don't see. I didn't like the. I never liked the combo. I never liked the combo of Zach and Demar, even though they good guys. Um, but to me, it's a different like it's just a different NBA, and they play styles don't really fit what's winning right now. Not together, but
Yeah,
they both doing it. Like it's cool to have that one guy that you can go to down the stretch, but for the most part, everybody got to be moving and needs to be done. But they have been known as ball stoppers. So I like what they doing in Sacramento with Westbrook being out there now. I think
yeah,
that's added a different dynamic to them. Matter of fact, since he been starting, the only teams they lost to is the Thunder and us. So he been playing extremely well. Westbrook been playing extremely well. He kind of stabilized them because it looked like they was off to another tough start. So, but right now I think they sitting at 3-5, and I think they gonna do some things if they leave Westbrook in there. But they still got people out. They still got people out right now. So we just got to see what happens, what they do with the rotation when those people get back.
yeah.
Keegan Murray is the main piece. I think a lot should change whenever he gets back.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot he was he wasn't playing.
Yeah. So we'll see how they go. I love it for Westbrook though. I love it for him. He really proving a lot of the doubters wrong right now.
Yeah, he still
been defending him for a while, so I'm glad he's starting to show some.
Still going hard at what age 36, going on 37.
Yeah, getting up there. A lot of old guys, man, they still doing their thing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Got Steph over there. He doing his thing. KD over here, talking trash. You know, it's gonna be a good season, just in general for the NBA.
So, yeah, I definitely think so. Because the NBA was getting a bad rap for the last couple of years.
Yeah, they had to change up the script a little bit. They had to shift some things around. Make that story a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean it was good to see OKC win last year. Another champion, another team besides the Lakers and Boston and all that. I mean that's old history,
right?
You know?
Yeah, Lakers, Celtics, and Spurs kind of been dominating that. The Warriors had their little stint, and LeBron wherever he at, but for the most part, Lakers, Celtics, and Spurs.
Have you seen?
I think we're about to climb back in there now, though. Yeah.
How you think he's looking so far?
Since I've been a big advocate of Bronny since coming out of high school. He get a lot of slack, or he get a lot of flack for whatever, you know, you always hear the nepotism or whatever. But I think he worked hard. I think the kid worked hard. So, you know, regardless of whatever skill he got, I think he got elite athleticism at that position. And that's something that, you know, like you can kind of teach the other stuff, you know what I'm saying? So they trying to develop him and see where it goes. I think he got the right mindset, and it's just going to take him a little time. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We seen what he can do when he was in the G League. And, you know, he's still trying to adjust to playing NBA minutes. And, you know, I'm giving him time. He's going to be all right.
Yeah, you definitely got to give him time. You definitely got to give him that. Because, you got to get these kids time to develop and be what they want to be. You know, you can't force them. You can't force them into being something that they're not, or something that you want them to be.
Right. Especially the second round kids. I feel like a lot of people been putting like lottery pick expectations on them.
Yeah.
But you know. But that's just what comes with it. You know, he get that pressure from his father being LeBron, and I understand that. So, you know, and I get the people who feel like he's not where he should be because, you know, it's an opinion. So I think he's still progressing. I think he's gonna be where he needs to be. And, you know, the more opportunities he get, I think the faster it's gonna go for him.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if the Lakers are trying him at point guard, or because I think he's a natural small two guard. That's what I think.
That's exactly what he is. And he does need to. For me, I mean, I think he could be good as like that small two role, especially playing with Luka. Like, if that's what it's gonna be, then I think it's eventually like that's a role that he can star in. But
right.
Just at his size, I do feel like having that ability to switch over to the one, I think could get him a lot more time on the court right now. Just
Right.
being able to handle that responsibility. But, you know, like I said, it's gonna take time, so you gotta see how it goes.
Yeah, I think the only thing Bronny gotta probably focus on a little bit more little bit more going towards his career, like towards down of his career, is his defense. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, and he got the length and athleticism to be an elite defender, or an elite perimeter defender, I'll say. So, I think you just keep working on just studying, and I think being out there more time, he'll be able to get better with that too. Just studying film, knowing his matchups, who he playing against, and becoming a better defender mentally. But physically, he got it. Sure. You just got to get there mentally. You got to get there mentally, and they got a good team over there. So
yeah, they do.
You still got players that's, like Jake LaRavia, for instance. Like you still got players that just got over there. That's wasn't handed the responsibilities that they probably wish they would have had at their other teams. They come over to the Lakers, they getting that time, and they proving themselves. So
yeah, most definitely.
When you Bronny, you still looking at that too, because they not undersized. These is big guys, so they over here, they doing their thing. But what I'm saying, he'll be all right. I think once he get over to where he can play that point guard position, then he'll be able to do a lot more things.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be his next big step. Is can he play that point guard position? Can he run a team on a nightly basis? I think that's gonna be his next step for him.
Yeah, I think he can do it. I give him, I want to say mid-season, but I definitely give him next season. So I think one more full off-season, one more full training camp. I think he'll have. It's a confidence issue. I think it's a confidence issue because there's no way that you go and you do what you did in the G League and you just kind of can't really get to what you want to get to right now. And for me, it's just a confidence issue. And obviously, he had way more touches down there, so he'll get there.
Yeah. Do you think it's the speed of the NBA that could be giving his lack of confidence?
I don't think it's anything like about the game. I think it's more pressure from the outside that he's starting to feel. I know he say I can see that the pressure kind of gets to him. And before he used to say, he don't really pay attention or whatever. But I think a few times he has come out and said how like it affects him and whatever. So I think once he get past that and he can kind of just go out there and just play his game and trust the training, trust the work that he put in, and I think he'll be all right. Yeah, he'll be all right. It's a confidence issue for me. I can kind of see it out there. Shots he passes up, premeditated things that he does out there, and he has sparks. He has little flashes to where like, okay, this boy, he really can hoop, but he just got to get that consistency, and that's just gonna come with confidence. Just being able to have that gravity. I talk about gravity, just like to where you just when the ball in your hand, everybody looking at you. You're a threat at all times, and he got the strength and the quickness to be that. You just gotta get the confidence like he had in the G League to where, hey, all right, I'm just gonna go get it. You know what I'm saying? And whatever happens, happens. But that also come with coaching and however he's being coached. He may not have that. Well, I know he don't have that kind of freedom right now. So, but he'll get there. He just got to earn a little bit more trust from coach, and have a little bit more trust in himself. And I think the sky's the limit.
Now, who you got coming? Who you got? I know it's kind of early, and I'm gonna just ask you this anyway. Who you got coming out of the West, or you think gonna be coming out the West this year?
The West is gonna be crazy this year, man. The West is crazy this year. That is a tough question, but I can't. It'll be hard for me to go against the Thunder right now. Like, as much as I want to say, the Spurs, like, because I want to say the Spurs, but you know. And even past the Spurs, you got the Rockets who looking good. And, you know, like the Thunder, they just looking pretty. And they just lost last night.
Yeah.
To a Blazers team who I thought was going to beat them. And it's just, the Blazers has been playing so good, man. And it's like, I don't know, I like what I'm seeing over there. But, yeah, the Thunder is just, they got too much. They got people missing still that ain't came back yet. Like, anybody they put out there on the court, it's great coaching. They got a great coach over there in Dagnall, and like, they just got great players. So, like, it's hard for me not to say them, especially coming off that championship. So,
yeah, they definitely. They definitely got a tough team. You know, a lot of length, especially on the front line with Holmgren and who else on their front line?
Hardenstein over there.
Yeah, Hardenstein.
So, yeah, and then the bench is so deep. It's like Aaron Wiggins just got back and he's been playing well. Cason Wallace, he been doing big things for them. Obviously, Caruso, who we miss. We miss you, by the way, boy. I hope you get back over here soon. But you got Caruso over there. You got Lou Dort. You know, Isaiah Joe. You know, Razorback Nation.
Yep.
He over there. So, you know, it's a lot going on. They got a lot of bodies. And you can, I mean, it's obviously good coaching because everybody that steps out there, they ready to go and they putting in a big impact. You know, even AJ Mitchell, like I didn't mention him. And, you know, he came in, I didn't even know who he was. He came in and he made an instant impact. You know what I'm saying? And he's just been going crazy. And everybody that step out there can go for 30 on any given night. So it's just good to have that when you got a young team like that. Everybody locked in, everybody bought in. You know, no real, like, we don't hear about no drama over there. Like, no trade rumors. Everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened when you got stars like SGA who always want to include everybody in everything that he's doing. So, you know, it's a good situation over there. Good situation.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, if you want to know how to run an organization the way they do it, they're doing it the right way.
Exactly. It's definitely a blueprint you want to follow if you're trying to figure it out. But it's a couple things that had to go in their favor too. You know, they ended up with a lot of good picks from that Durant trade.
Definitely.
So and the Westbrook. So they put themselves in position with those picks. So they had a lane. They still got a lot more to go. So they ain't done yet. So they gonna keep adding good talent. They gonna keep building. They gonna keep getting better, and that's what's so scary about them. But it's only so many you can have. So some of them picks gonna have to go.
Yeah.
They can send them to us. You know. Yeah. We can try to stockpile a little bit more talent.
We definitely need it. What's your thought about Patrick Williams going to the bench and playing in that role? Because it's like he's more comfortable in that role, even though they paying him a lot of money to kind of come off the bench and doing what he's doing.
Yeah, man. And Pat's a good guy, man, and I like his game. I expected him to be a lot further along than where he is right now. I kind of like coming in. I seen him as like a Kawhi, like a Kawhi type. Like I really thought he would be able to give us a lot on both ends of the floor. But and he's doing what he can right now. But
Yeah.
I like that move for him. I do want him to be as comfortable as possible. I want him to give us max production. So,
Yeah.
it's
And I think with DeMar being here I think that kind of hindered his development per se
yeah,
in the starting lineup. So when they got DeMar, I'm like, man, like what are y'all doing?
right.
Y'all just drafted this kid at number 4 overall. Then y'all turn around, y'all get DeMar DeRozan? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, and unless you're gonna find a way to play them together, which I thought was very possible. Like he can easily play a small ball 4, but I don't know. We just didn't. We haven't handled that one the right way. Which historically for the past 10, 15 years, we haven't. I don't know. We just haven't done good with our picks. I like what we did with Jimmy Butler. Like we did well with that. But I don't know. For the most part, the guys that aren't like coming in as stars, like D Rose and etc., like just haven't done well. I like what we're doing with Boozless. Like we giving him the opportunity now, and I feel like we haven't historically done that when it comes to those young guys. But Ayo, we doing good with him. So it's starting to get a little better now. Like even I gotta see what we doing like with Noah.
Yeah, because he's in G League right now.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can really cultivate that, because that's a hell of a player right there. So I wanted to see him and Montes out there together at some point, and Giddey, like that lineup with those three and Booch, and we get Kobe White back. I think we can really do some damage with that. But he still got a little developing to do. So we'll see how they go.
I think at some point in the future we may see that. Probably later down the road.
Yeah, and I'm glad we're getting kind of ahead of the curve, because a lot of teams is heading towards that, long ball, I'll say, like all these tall players, the super tall lineups. So, look at the Rockets, even the Thunder, whenever they're fully healthy. They missing Jalen Williams too. So, they got a lot. They missing Jalen Williams. Chet been gone for a couple games. It's just, man, they gonna be tough to deal with. So, but
yeah, they definitely gonna be tough to deal with, man, because all that height they got over there.
The height, tenacity, defense, like they got that mindset that they really just hungry. They want to get after it.
Yeah.
I like it. I think we kind of got that over here too. I see guys they're playing real gritty. You know what I'm saying? And I think Montes is he's like a sneaky X factor here, because he does a lot. He does a lot for us. He'll defend on the perimeter. He stops inside. He's a great playmaker, a ball handler, shoot the ball, and obviously we know he likes them posters. So yeah, he's fun to watch. That's my guy. That's my guy right there.
Yeah, he's definitely been fun to watch, man. The Bulls are actually more fun to watch than the Bears. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say that, man, because the Bears give me so many headaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
expect the Bulls every time to pull it out. Every time I expect them to pull it out.
it's been tough. It's been tough. But I mean, we're sitting at 5-3 right now. And you want it to be better, but we had some close losses, and we still getting better as a team. And right now, I'm kind of happy that that's where we at, because it wasn't like that last year. So.
Yeah, we know what it was last year. I think it was the coaching. I think it was coaching,
right?
And the fact that they didn't prepare Caleb like they could have, like I thought they should have, by putting the right coaches around him to get him to speed him up to that development that he's at right now. I just think right now he's getting easily frustrated. You can see it sometimes. When he's out there, when plays don't go his way, he'll put his head down. He'll get frustrated. I think he'll kind of let that carry over into the game sometimes. And he don't plant his feet and throw off his front foot like he's supposed to.
Right.
It could be a problem.
Yeah, and that's one of the downfalls of having like those super uber talented quarterbacks is sometimes the mechanics ain't always they there. The mechanics is there, but they don't always feel like they need to lock in on those. So he does, sometimes he'll do that, and he makes these wild plays, and sometimes they work out. So it's one of the things where you're taking the good with the bad. And I think as he get more seasoned, you'll really start to see him kind of shine. He started to get that running game. Their running game been pretty solid this season. So I think that's kind of been part of the success right now. Especially these past couple of weeks. I like what I've been seeing out of Kyle, the rookie. Like he kind of exploded. So, we'll see how they go. I think it's going to be a pretty decent season. Yeah, because I'm going to tell you this. I was not happy when the Bears got him in the 7th round. I'm like, man, we passed on so many running backs, so many good running backs, man. Yeah.
My favorite running back was Scatterboo.
Oh, yeah.
The Giants.
Yeah, he would have been perfect.
My favorite one.
He would have been perfect. The main thing I was mad about was I think probably was us passing up the Tyler Warren. I really wanted us to go and get Tyler Warren.
Yeah, that was where I was at.
And I like what we got. He finally did get he got on the board this last week, and it was a pretty good game for him. So, I'm excited about that. I still think he's still a good player, but I definitely was one that Tyler Warren. No. But
that's. I mean, when I first saw Tyler Warren play, I'm like, he's the Bears tight end.
Exactly.
He does everything just a little bit better than what you expect for a guy his size.
Exactly. That boy, he's great. He's definitely great. I think that's something that, that's something we got to live with. And, we try to get, we might have just, I don't really know what the scheme and what the planning was behind that, but, we'll see. And I think we get even stronger once we get a Dunze back, DJ Moore.
Mm-hmm.
They've been, and I think we're looking at Asante to kind of help with the defense. So I don't know if we're gonna pull the trigger on that or not. But they've been talking about looking at Asante Samuel.
Yeah, I seen that.
So I don't know. Hopefully, because we've been the defense kind of been our, we say what we want about the offense, but I think they've been moving pretty decently. I think they've been doing enough. to get us wins. You know, we gotta get stops.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get stops, man, because the way I'm feeling like this, the Bears not getting no pressure in that front four. I don't know if they're gonna be able to keep that up for a whole season and be winning these games like the way they've been doing.
Yeah, exactly. On heroics, like
they gotta get some type of pressure. Now they've been doing a pretty good job over the last couple of weeks, but they gotta get some type of pressure in their front four to get some type of pressure to get to the quarterback or do something.
Yeah, and I guess that's what they was trying to do when they went and got they just got the edge.
The guy that just picked up.
Yeah, Shoyinka.
Yeah.
Some Joe trying Shoyinka. And I think they trying to improve that. So hopefully we'll see how they go. And still, like, we still got to get people back from injury. So I think once we can, you know, get a full healthy roster, I think everything gonna be a lot different.
Yeah.
So, and I like what Ben been doing. He's been opening the playbook up. You got to get everybody on board because, you know, we still in the mix in the division. So
yeah, if they could just get it together on defense and stop the run, I think they'll be all right.
Yeah, it's gonna be a few rough games coming up.
Oh yeah,
gonna be a few rough ones. The weather's supposed to be bad. So, you know, hopefully we got the run game going. So I think that'll play in our favor. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Got to see how Caleb hold up.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a challenge for him. Most definitely.
Yeah. And I hope we keep starting Moninga, bro. I hope we keep starting him because I don't know. He really been giving Caleb that relief.
Yeah, and I've been saying that the Bears need to run that football to open up that passing game with Caleb, man, because it seems like Caleb gets more relaxed when the run game is going and it opens up the offense.
Yeah. Most quarterbacks, especially young ones. So it's definitely like, you know, we ain't put them in a good situation coming in. So hopefully this is kind of changing things. You know, and hopefully, hey, I want to see him. I want to see him prove to everybody, hey, I'm one of the best running backs in this class. So we'll see.
Yeah, he looked impressive. You know, in the Bengals game and whatnot, he was blocking. I think that's going to be the biggest thing for him is getting those blocks down. The way he's been blocking, and just helping out that offensive line.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot. Real do it all.
Yeah, I think Cole Kmet is on. I think he's out still with the concussion.
You said Cole Kmet doing what?
I think Cole Kmet is still out with a concussion.
Oh yeah. 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 So, you know. Oh, he's a big piece too.
Yeah.
Let me see right here. What All
right, you guys, we're going into an hour, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get ready to wrap this podcast up. Because I ain't gonna hold you too long. I know you're pretty busy.
Yeah, I'm about to go make me some eats. Time to cook.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta grub.
Hey man, but I appreciate you coming on the podcast and chatting up with me.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
I
Appreciate you having me.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We definitely gonna probably get into some more Bulls talk during parts of the season. I'm just trying to pick my spots and when I want to do it.
Yeah.
I definitely keep you posted on that and see when the next time you're available to do it.
Yes, sir. Let me know. I'm with it.
All right, man.
All right, y'all take it easy.
Yeah, you too, man. Appreciate you for coming on.
Yes, sir. Go Bulls. Tapping out.
Hey, y'all heard it. Go Bulls. Hey, man, so that's it for the Bulls talk. I'm CJ, one half of the CG podcast. And I will see y'all on Sunday when the Bears talk about when we talk about the Bears versus the Giants. Until then, y'all have a good night. Y'all take care. Salute.